Hi gamers, I'm back for another pickup video, and today I've got quite a large collection of stuff to show you. Quite a eclectic mix, I'm glad to say. Books, accessories, games and other tut really, so I hope you enjoy it. First of all, let's start off with some PS1 games. One of my favourite systems. These games I picked up today from the car boot, weren't a lot of money, about £1.50 each. Most of them were, some were a little bit less. So it's Colony Wars, all boxed and complete in MDK. I think there's a few sequel games to that on a PSP which I'd like to get at some point. Grudge Warriors. Not too sure about that game. The reviews on Amazon seem to be okay. G-Police Weapons of Justice. That noise from upstairs is my daughter and her cousin mucking around doing their own videos, I think, so excuse the noise. Ballerberg. I think this is like some sort of comical type RPG. It's by Phoenix Games. The reviews on Amazon are quite good actually from what people have said, and it's not a game I've ever heard of before, but it looks okay. Okay, turning away from those games to some books that came today by Amazon. These books are in the line of, well, it's a series of these books. I think there's one more on adventure games, and it's Hardcore Gaming 101. And this one's Sega Arcade Classics Volume 1. I've already started to have a look at it. And these are really nicely made books. Those photos, excuse me, bookmark. Those are photos for old classic Sega Master System and Mega Drive games. And loads of information. Quite expensive, these books. These 3 books altogether were about £50. But they are lovely. There's another one on Konami shooters. Again, the amount of time and energy goes into making these books must be great. Interesting reads, I hope. And there's one on all the Castlevania games as well. All colour print again. So I'm happy to pay that, you know, £50 for those 3 books. There is one more, like I said, on adventure games, which is more like PC gaming, which I'm not too sure if I'll get, especially at £17, but maybe, maybe not. Okay, other goodies. This week's gone's been a big release for, obviously, a Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. This limited edition I actually got from the Nintendo shop itself, actually. I think the first batch sold out within minutes, but then a few weeks later Nintendo got some more in, and I was able to get those at normal retail price for about £45, and not the extortionate price a lot of other resellers are trying to get for it and so forth. So I'm glad to have that. So another one for a collection. Okay, while we're looking at Nintendo bits, let's look at some of the amiibos I picked up. In total I've got 23 amiibos so far, and I'm not aiming to get a full collection or anything. Some I'm keeping all pristine and boxed, and some I'm just opening to play with. And here's a couple which I will be opening. Bowser and Kirby. This one's actually becoming, it's not rare, but it's becoming less common now in shops really, so I thought I'd pick it up while I still can, because the price of that's creeping up a little bit. One of the newer ones, Mega Man, I've got to have that. I'll be keeping that all pristine and boxed. And another one here, which is Shulk, Xenoblade Chronicles, which is, again will be another one which I'll be keeping all pristine and boxed. Okay, I also got some, I'm a bit of a sucker for games that come with accessories, and I bought some cheap games for Wii. This one is EA Active Personal Train on the Wii. I had a brand new copy on the PS3 for the sequel to this, which I picked up for a couple of pounds, and this one I paid about £3 from Cash Converts, and even though the box is a little bit beaten up, the game itself is unopened, and as are all the accessories. So for, I'm probably never ever going to use it. I mean, do I look like I keep fit? No, probably not. But for the Wii collection and so forth, I'm glad to have it for a few quid. Still with a Wii, I've got some more tut. This one is a bit like Dance Central, I think it is. My daughter has played a bit of it. She likes Zumba. It comes with the sort of some sort of bondage strap type thing. You put your Wii device in. It looks like the same colour as Borat Mankini. Do you remember the film Borat and Mankini? Fortunately, it's not a Mankini, but I don't think I'll ever play out somehow. But it looks okay for Dance Central fans and stuff, so my daughter likes it anyway. And that was only about a couple of pounds. Another one for a Wii collection. With Parlo's Fishing Frenzy. It's all complete with a fishing rod accessory, and again I think that was about £6 from CEX that was, so again for the Wii collection of course I'm happy to pay that for it. And moving from a Wii to a DS, this DS accessory game comes with two activity meters. It's called Walk With Me. It's all complete, not bad condition, not perfect, but it's okay. And I think that was about I think it was about £2.50 or something from CEX. I thought it's unusual. Yeah, it's unusual, so why not have it in my DS collection? Okay, turning to the PS Vita, I picked up 3 games in the past couple of weeks. These have been reduced. Well, the first one had anyway. Angry Birds Star Wars. That was only a tenner. This one is a limited edition for Batman 3 Gotham. Beyond Gotham. I actually managed to get that for £20 new in game. A lot of places it's sold out, and it's going for a lot of money on eBay for some reason. But I like to have a Lego Batman or a Lego series of games with the figures that they come with. I like to get the limited editions and when I can. This other game is a nice Japanese type. I think it's similar to a God of War, but obviously not set in the Greek period. It's more set modern, or a sort of future alternative reality, I suppose, in Japan. And it's called Freedom Wars. And I've played a few minutes of it. It's actually quite, a nice, good game with lots of customization, really. So, happy to pick that up. I had a voucher with CX, so I think it cost me about £11 in the end, but I had about a £9 voucher, so it's £3 retail, so not too bad. This DS game I got for £1. It's going to go with the collection. More brain training. Nothing much to say about that. And this one's from a good DreamWorks film called Megamind. It's actually quite funny. It's the main star of the voice is Will Ferrell, and it's actually a good film. The reviews didn't do well in the cinema or anything, but it is actually a good film, so it's worth watching if you get a chance. But this is a DS game, and I think that was about £3 or £4 again from CX. This game was also £1. It's a Sega game. It's unusual, so that's the main reason why I got it, because it's Sega, and it's also unusual, and it's Project Rub. Not sure if I get a chance to play it, but never mind. Okay, this game, it's a repo cart actually. It's all boxed with a reproduction manual. It's a Sega Genesis game. What happened, I had ordered another game actually, which I'll probably show you when it does come, but they sent it made a mistake and sent the wrong game out, and I contacted the seller, and he said, "Oh, sorry about that, we'll just return it and I'll refund you your postage." And I said, "Well, instead of me doing that, is it possible for me to keep this and you just charge me a good discount rate," which the seller did. So in the end, this game cost me €13, which is about £10. And if I was to buy the original version of this all boxed and complete, I'll probably be paying about £80 plus really. And that is Contra Hardcore. I've actually played this a couple of weeks, well, about a week and a bit back, just shortly after it came. And like all typical Contra games, it is mega hard. It's hard as balls really, and I had to use the Game Genie end just to get through it because it was just too bloody difficult. So yeah, I must have still died about 50 times even with the Game Genie, but I got through to the end. And it's a very good Contra game if you like Contras, but I like all the Contra games, it's bloody hard. Okay, turning to PS4. No, actually PS3, let's do a PS3 first of all. Don't think I've got any PS4 games recently, no I haven't. But anyway, PS3, I picked these two games up for about £3 each. Really good deal. Sniper Elite 2. I've got the original Sniper Elite on the PS2. All boxed and complete as you always. And Sniper Elite 3. I know this is an updated version that's been released on the PS4, which I will get one day when it's come down in price, but that's a good deal for £3. This game was a fiver, and that is Metro Last Light, Winter Edition. It had all the DLC and everything, which wasn't used, so it's being used now. And a Formula 1 Championship Edition racing car game. I think that was about £2 or £3 it was. Not bad. And this game was about that's a fiver, and that's Saints Row 4. So I've got all the Saints Row games at the moment. Okay, got one Wii game, and this is produced by Sierra, so I was quite pleased. It's a bit of I don't know, this is like Vectrix type graphics, but it's a bit of a shooter really. Geometry Wars by Sierra Games. It looks really good actually. I'll give it a go one day. This is new and sealed, and it was only £5 from Smiths, and that's Fantasia Music Evolved. It looks interesting. You know, it's got a version of Fantasia with some new songs added to it from modern artists, so I'm not sure, I guess you interact with it somehow, but it looks okay. This game I picked up, my charity hot shop had about, must have about 4 or 5 interesting Xbox games, and I picked them all up, traded half of them in. I must have about 6 of them. Yeah, I think I traded 4 of them in and kept 2 of them, and so that paid for the games which I'm keeping. It did. Got a good trading on those. And this one's nice to get all complete, and it's shown on the telly, and that is Fahrenheit, also known as Indigo Prophecy in the States. So yeah, pleased to have that. What was the other one I got with it? Yeah, it was Silent Hill 2. So again, they cost me nothing in the end after I traded the other games in, so that's good. Also I got, again it was about £1 or £2, and this is a game that goes for a lot more than that, and that's Ultimate Spider-Man on the Xbox. And this game I got for £1 as well. It easily goes for about £8 plus, if not more, on Amazon. And that's Capcom Classic Collection on the original Xbox. I do have that already on the PS2, and also a sequel to that, Volume 2, but it's nice to have it on the Xbox. This game is quite a rare game on the Xbox. It's all new and sealed. It's only about £8, which for this game is quite good. It is a French copy, but the game itself is all plays in English, so I didn't mind paying that for £8. And that's a Tecmo Classic Arcade combination game. Okay, alright, these other Xbox games you've probably all heard of. Spike Out Battle Street, I needed that on the collection. That's like an Xbox exclusive. Another exclusive type, or sort of exclusive. I know it's, you can get Street Fighter and so many alterations and different systems. Street Fighter Anniversary Collection. Again, that was only about I think those last two was actually a bit more, about £3 or £4 each, which I was happy to pay. This game on the Xbox is about £3, and it's one which I haven't come across before. Again, the reviews on Amazon are quite good. It's a Western type game, and it's called Dead Man's Hand. It's not a common game, not one I see that often, so I was happy to pick that up for a collection. This is like a Metal Gear Solid 2 accessory, and it's the Ultimate Cheats replay codes. It's only about 20p, so I thought why not. And this game I got for 50p from a car boot today. That is Iron Aces 2. It's quite a good game according to reviews, and I think the original game came out on the Dreamcast and a PC as well, I think. So I might have to pick that up when I see it. And this other game on the PS2, the last game I've got to show you guys, it's a good game for a system. It's a Mobile Suit Gundam game, and that's Federation versus Zeon. Again, I think that's about £3 or £4, and it goes for a bit more than that. So that's all my pickups for today, guys, for the past couple of weeks. Hope you enjoy it. I'll probably be doing another little collection video a bit later, so if you like those collection videos, by all means watch it, subscribe, leave any comments, and that'd be super. So until then, bye!